Hey guys, what's going on? This is the conservative speaking, and I want to talk about the latest incident between the blacks. It doesn't really surprise me anymore about the blacks' behavior, considering that the blacks behave as if they were raised by wolves. Or more importantly, the blacks behave as if they've been raised by monkeys. But I have to I have to report on this particular incident because this is an incident that could have been prevented. Obviously, both parties were at fault, but mainly this incident once again shows why the importance of patriarchy rules within the family. This is the reason why the family is very important, mainly to the blacks. Because if the blacks had a strong father raising them, then they wouldn't turn out to be like wild animals that we identified the blacks as in this modern society. So the incident goes like this. This is according to Newsweek. McDonald's customer shot dead after throwing water on employee, prosecutors say. So a man charged with fatally shooting a 17-year-old girl in Chicago said he did it after seeing her throw water at a McDonald's employee, prosecutors say. Anthony Hadadia was arrested moments after the girl was shot in the 2500 block of South Cullen Avenue near the parking lot of a McDonald's in Chicago's Little Village neighborhood about 3 p.m. on Friday, Chicago police say. Tierra Franklin, definitely sounds like a black, a student at Curry High School, has been identified as the victim. So the very victim that was shot dead was the victim that caused her to be shot dead because she was the one that threw the water on the employee. So Heredia is charged with first-degree murder, unlawful use of a weapon, and possession of a controlled substance. At his bond hearing on Sunday, prosecutors said he told investigators he was called to the McDonald's at 434 West 26th Street by an employee who said that he recognized Franklin from a recent altercation at the restaurant, Chicago Sun-Times reports. The McDonald's employee told him everything was fine when he arrived. So he waited in the parking lot when Franklin got food with some family members. But prosecutors said Franklin later approached a drive-through window and then threw a cup of water at an employee. That is typical of the blacks all the day. That is black people in a nutshell. In case if you guys are not familiar with the blacks, not all, but most blacks behave as if they are untamed. The blacks have this untamed mentality because they grew up with any type of accountability to themselves or any type of home training. And if you guys truly understand what that's all about, you would know that being raised by a mother and a father who has the children's best interest at hand will best enhance and not hinder the child's development, and will allow that person to become a productive citizen in society instead of a counterproductive person. But because the black community is filled with individuals instead of families, this is the type of result that you receive. 77% of black babies are born out of wedlock. And this is the result that comes when you raise a bunch of individuals instead of raising a family. So that prompted Heredia to pull out a gun and fire twice at Franklin as she was running back to her car. She was transported to St. Anthony Hospital where she was pronounced dead. Franklin dreamed of becoming a lawyer and was eagerly looking forward to her senior year and attempting prom, her family told ABC7. Well, if she was looking forward to that, then she should have known the type of climate that she was living in, and she would have thought twice about escalating what could be a hostile situation, especially in Chicago, where it's the wild, wild west out there. The blacks are just shooting each other like crazy. But this time it was a Hispanic that wound up killing the blacks. So that just goes to show you that Hispanics have no love for blacks. I don't know why the blacks will want to support Hispanics. The Hispanics don't like the blacks don't like the Hispanics. So this is the guy that committed the murder. She stated that she was an orphan in the care of the state. Her mother died of cancer 2 months ago. Her father died when she was a child. Family members were spending the 4th of July in Florida, but she decided to stay in Chicago. Heredia apologized to Franklin's family during a court appearance on Sunday, according to the Tribune. Stated, "I just want to apologize to the victim's family." Circuit Judge Susana Ortiz ordered him to be held without bail on Sunday. He was identified by multiple McDonald's employees as had being in the restaurant immediately before the shooting. A surveillance camera captured Heredia returning to a parking lot to pick up a shell casing. It looks like he wanted to cover up his crime. Prosecutors said the investigators matched along casings found at the scene of the shooting to one found in Heredia's pocket where he was arrested. He has been on parole since March after pleading guilty to January to reckless discharge of a firearm in connection with the 2021 incident. Franklin's family, Heredia's attorney, and McDonald's have been contacted for comment. So that's the situation. It is a messed up situation. It is sad because this is a situation that could have easily been avoided had these people overcame their anger. Had the black animal chose not to become angry and retaliate for whatever reason that she needed to retaliate for, she would be alive today. And had the guy not overreacted over the black woman behaving like an animal, then he would not be in custody with the possibility of serving a life sentence. Make no mistake about it, the Spanish guy that shot and killed that black woman committed murder. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a murder. I am not by any means condoning his actions. Just because someone splashes water on you or an employee does not give you the right to pick up a gun and shoot that person to death. That, sir, is a murder. So he will have his due time, but at the same time, the black woman, she is what you would say an antagonist. She instigated her own death. I mean, she's an antagonizer, and it went the wrong way for her. Rather than behaving like a lady, she behaved like the quintessential black thugs that people tend to associate with this type of behavior. This woman is a black animal. She behaved like a black animal, and she was shot down like a black animal. And all I can say is she had what was coming to her. It's the thing that people need to understand is that we live in a world. I mean, we live in a country right now that is so divided, that is racially tense. Everybody hates everybody. And the one thing that's really missing is love. And we need to love one another. if we're going to be able to avoid these type of situations. All we need is love, and love will conquer all. But let me know what you guys think about this matter. Leave a comment in the comment section after you subscribe to my channel. Click the like button if you like this video. Share this video if you found it of any importance to you. And subscribe to my channel, as I will be able to provide you content on the double. Also, when you subscribe to my channel, click on the notification button so that you will be notified when new content from my channel drops. And with that being said, this is D Conservative, and I'm signing out. Have a blessed day, guys.